Hi, goes the family. Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you guys are having a great and exceptional day. So, this is the last live of the year, 2023. We've come a long way. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you to everybody who's shown up and shown out. Let me make sure I'm doing this correctly. That happened a little too fast. Give me a second, but yeah, nothing but love and respect to everybody, to the new subscribers, old subscribers, people who've shown love, people who've commented, people who have always show me love, and whether for good, worse, or bad, and whatnot. I got nothing but love and respect for everybody. So thank you, and it's been a long year. these last 3 years, 2020, 2021, 2022, now 2023. So these last 4 years, you know, well, 3 years. Yeah, 2021. Yeah, if you go to these last 3 years, let me stop acting like I'm not losing my mind here. It's gone by pretty quickly. We thought, I guess, when the lockdown happened across the nation, some states stayed locked down for a couple of months. Some states stayed locked down for a year to 2 years. Um, but I will say that either way you look at it, it was interesting. But it definitely made the time during 2021. It felt like time was standing still. But 2021, 2022, time went by just like that. Excuse me. If you don't know, I've been fighting a cold for the last 3 days, and today I feel much better. I'm actually glad that I'm able to even go live right now, because yesterday and Friday I could barely talk. So I'm very happy. So most likely I will end up coughing a little bit during this live broadcast, but bear with me, family. But yeah, at the end of the day, I've learned a lot in 2023. And the main things I've learned is you don't take people for granted. Because as the older you get, the less people, whether they're quote unquote friends or quote unquote family members, that those titles mean nothing if people are not solid to you and you're not solid towards them. So it's funny, when you're a kid, you feel like you have 1,000 friends. You get older, you only have really 1 to 2 friends, if you're lucky, if you're fortunate, to even say that. I just put a post on Facebook saying, and I'm going to read it verbatim, so I'm not guessing my way through this. But it's how I'm feeling right now, so it is what it is. So what I said is, be thankful that you made it through 2023. There's a lot of people who didn't. Stop complaining and worry about things that you cannot control. Take action in 2024. Happy New Year. Simple and to the point. Nothing special, nothing fancy. Last couple of years, I've lost a lot of things and people that meant a lot to me. And when you lose people and things that mean a lot to you, it can break your spirit. It can break your ambitions. It can break pieces of who you are as a person. But it's a part of life. And you're never really truly the same after these specific things happen, but it's all a part of life. But the problem is, the world's going to go on. The show must go on, regardless of the situation. And too many people, especially in the world of social media, crap with other people on a regular basis because it's wonderful for the algorithm. It's wonderful for, to keep people fighting each other and keep people at odds with each other. And, this is the last day of 2023. And the people that are going to win as far as the United States of America is the ones who did a lot of great things in 2023. Whether it was increase their value, help others out without breaking their own pockets, increasing their income, increasing their assets, and increasing their savings. Those are the ones who are going to win. But it astonishes me to, the people that I'm 40 years old, I'm about to be 41 in the next 2 weeks. And I'm absolutely astonished by the mindset of so many people that I grew up with. Some people call it ghetto. Some people call it trifling, stupidity. And the beautiful thing is these words it's not a religion, it's not a color, it's not a gender, it's none of that nonsense. It's just behavior. And I'm very intrigued, to say the least. The fact that after what's happened within the last 3 years in this country, nothing politically based, nothing corporate based, nothing government based, but just seeing the trajectory of the way things happen if you don't handle your business. You're going to be SOL. S out of luck. You're going to be basically screwed in a sense. And it makes me, at this point in my life, it just makes me laugh to think that because you had a couple of babies, because, life is harder on you, because of your childhood, because of your learning disabilities, that you have the right to be a brat, that you have a right to be a douchebag towards other people. I know there's this growing culture known as geek culture that's happening now. Is there anything wrong with that? Absolutely not. I myself am a nerd when it comes to finances and economics. I could talk about that stuff all day. Then you have the geek culture who like to talk about comic books, mythical books. Is there anything wrong with that? Absolutely not. Well, the problem is when you have too much of a growing male population that knows more about that information than they do about how to build a house, fix a car, manage a bank account properly, then they get put into this territory of weak man babies. And there's going to be a constant growing trend of man babies because you have man babies raising babies, which translates to more babies turning into man babies. So I find that very interesting. But in 2024, I think adult behavior needs to come back into play. To me, one of my biggest pet peeves with people in general, especially adults, so I'll just say adults in general, is if something's wrong, the adult's going to say, hey, this is what my issue is, let's work through it. See, children sit in a corner and pout and don't say anything. Adults say what the deal is so we can move forward amicably and be prosperous. And hey, I myself have been guilty of this. I'm known nowadays of being too blunt because I like to cut through the nonsense, cut through the minutia, because life is too short. You got something to say it. Be a man, be a woman. Let's just move forward with it. Because you got too many people, and some people hate when I say this, age is nothing but a number, but it really is nothing but a number because I'm associated with people, unfortunately, who they could be 35, 25, 55, 65 years old, and they're always playing these mind games and kids games. The working retired in 2024 is going to lose, whether they realize it or not. Because they're not connecting. If you're in this boat of I'm just going to go to work and go home and scratch myself and watch Hulu or Netflix, you're going to lose, regardless who's in the White House, governor's house, or mayor's house. We are moving into a world where it's not just about access to good information, but it's access to capital and access to people. I was coming back when I was coming back from Phoenix. I was watching the movie ATL, great movie. T.I., Lauren London, so many other great actors and actresses in that movie. Big Boy, Killer Mike. But there was one young man in the movie who was he was on the projects in Atlanta, but he worked hard so he could go to a prep school in high school. And he was working with a guidance counselor to help him get into a specific prestigious university. And the guidance counselor was like, "Hey, your grades are great. Your GPA is awesome. You had a high score in your SATs. However, what you need right now is a letter of recommendation, and that should fit the bill for you to get into a prestigious university with a full scholarship." And the young man was like, "Well, I was hoping to get a letter like that from you, Mr. Guidance Counselor." And the guidance counselor is like, "Well, I'm flattered. However, it's not all about what you know. It's all about who you know." Some real deep stuff. So, and if you haven't seen the movie, long story short, the young man ended up getting a good letter of recommendation from a prestigious CEO of a corporate business, and that allowed him to go to an Ivy League school with a full scholarship. But that's the era that we're in now, and that's the era that we're really going towards in 2024. We're at the height of the information age, where people have more access to information than any other generation in history. So more and more people are able to play the economic game in this beautiful country known as America, in the capitalist system, in a great economic way. Outside of just going to college and getting a job. That's passe. I call that the 1995 mentality in 2024. Heck, I've been calling it that since 2019. I was saying this before the pandemic. But it's all about who you know. And, because who you know can allow you to get access to deals that you've never had before. And it can allow you to get access to capital that you've never had access to before. And that was the beautiful thing about me going to InvestFest. I got to hook up with people who were like-minded. My tribe is the economic tribe. I don't care what race you are. I don't care where you come from. If you're about making money, investing in business, you're all right in my book. Period. It's very simple. Where I grew up at, you have that mindset, but you have a big snooty mindset. 1, 2, you have I'm going to keep this information away from you mindset. And then you have this mindset of, hey, I'm better than you nonsense. Everybody's in the competition for the sake of being in competition. I laugh at that. But you are who you are. But in 2023, what I've learned is this. No matter how hard life gets, push through. If you made it through this year, be happy, because a lot of people did not make it this year. A great friend of mine passed away a couple weeks ago. I had to attend his funeral. Man was younger than me. I'm 40 years old. This man was 36 years old. Left the wife and 2 kids behind. And luckily, he was a man who was about making his money move, so he had 2 insurance policies on himself. And he had an amicable will so that his wife can continue the operations or sell off the assets that he left behind. But it'll never replace him for her and his kids. He was a great father. He made the right economic decisions while he was alive, just like my father did. And I'm very happy that I can call myself Larry Patterson Jr. to Larry Patterson Sr. But at the end of the day, because I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for him and my mother. So, but what I will say is that a lot of people I've seen on social media, they have these depressing, I'm not going out tonight. Why am I ending this year off single and whatnot? You're alive. Shut the hell up. How about that? Who cares about you not being in a relationship right now? This whole I have to be in a relationship nonsense has to stop. It's got to stop family. Got to stop. On some realness. It's got to stop. Okay, be who you are. Make the moves that you got to make. If you are a decent person, you will find the right person. Man, woman, don't be desperate to find the right person. I'm gonna keep it real on that aspect. Okay? Keep it let's just be real about this. You know. If you're going to make moves, make moves. But nobody should be sad if they're alive right now on New Year's Eve just because they're not in a relationship. My motto has always been this: if you can't be happy by yourself, then you can't be happy with anyone else. That's what it is. Okay? And to those who are alive and who have, hey, and nobody's perfect. I'm not trying to cast stones. I'm not trying to cast stones at all. But we all have our good days. We all have our bad days. But this is a great day because we are breathing. That's why today is a great day. Today is a great night. We are breathing. We are alive. Let's just keep it real. We are here and we are alive. And let's just thank you for the Yasin Abera. Thank you for the Cash App, brother. I greatly appreciate that, man. I know you're down either DR or I know you're down in DR or Colombia right now, man. So thank you for the Cash App, brother. I really appreciate that. He's always been a supporter. So nothing but love and respect on that one. Real talk, King. Appreciate that, man. Glad to see everything is going well for you out there. But that's what it is at the end of the day. It's like, stop with this complaining. And I'm a person who used to do that, a lot of complaining. That's why I'm saying this right now. You're alive. And yeah, maybe things aren't the way that they used to be. And heck, trust me, we all have our faults. I mean, heck, and I can talk about mine. Hey, I wish I had the same desire and hopes and ambitions that I had back in 2020, 2021. But life happens. We all have to accept that. But I've learned it's just like, hey, we have to smile. We have to be happy that we're alive. We have to express some sort of joy. If you would have told me 2 years ago that I'd still be in the position that I am right now, I would have looked at you like you was a crackhead, but life happens. And there's certain things in our control that we can deal with, and certain things that are not within our control that we just have to roll along with. As the old Southern saying, let it roll off like water on a duck's back. You know what I mean? But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? And to the people that are out tonight, if you're going to get your drink on, get an Uber driver, get a Lyft driver. I really don't want to see anybody get hurt or killed tonight. Hey, I'm all for people going out having a good time. Heck, if I wasn't, I've been fighting a cold. I'd be out right now trying to have a good time tonight. But hey, if you're on Larry's Anything Goes LLC, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, I've had a hell of a year. So I've had a hell of a year. I hope 2024. No, I'm not saying I hope. I'm going to make 2024 a better year. How about that? This whole hope thing, sometimes it can be overrated. Okay, I'm gonna make 2024 better. I want you all to make 2024 better. I implore you all to make 2024 better. Driving from Phoenix to Sedona, Arizona was like one of the most peaceful drives. I can say with all sincerity, I love the desert. I love the palm trees, mountains, and the cactus. I love the desert. It's beautiful, it's peaceful, you know. But I gained perspective when I was making that drive. Those long, you know, and let me know in the chat room, who likes taking a long road trip by yourself? Not even too long, 2-3 hours. You get some perspective, you get to clear your mind, you know, in a world, especially when you're driving, you can't really be on social media like that. So, excuse me. So you're able to just kind of clear your mind. It's like therapy in a sense. It's like therapy. And you think about the things that matter, and you think about the things that don't matter. You laugh about the things that you used to trip off of, and you think about the things that, like, dang, I need to work on this, I need to work on that. But that's the thing I've learned in 2023. It's just like, you know, not only not worry about the things you can't control, but let's just start taking action. You know, it's time to fall back. You know, it's like I took 11 trips this year to get the hell away from where I'm from. 11 trips. I spent thousands of dollars to get away from a lifestyle that I'm not too fond of anymore. I was able to go into debt over things that I'm not fond of anymore. A community I could care less about. And that has been the biggest thing I've taken away from 2023. You know, you try to fight hard to be positive. You try to fight hard to be there for other people. You have to appreciate the people that love you and the ones that you love. But I did not realize in 2023, it's like, I did not realize I was leaving home that often. Because in a sense, it's like, you know, a lot of comedians, actors and actresses, music stars, they leave the house up to 20 and 30 times a year. You know, they're on tour, you know, traveling the country, traveling the world. But they're getting paid, you know, they're getting paid to do this. You know, they're getting tax write-offs for doing this because this is a part of their daily lives. Therefore, it's part of their business because essentially, you know, the self-employed contractors, you know, all celebrities on all levels, all sports entertainers on all levels. And it's funny, one of my friends in Houston, he was like, you basically are in a sense of living like a freaking celebrity / athlete. And I said, what are you talking about? He's like, bro, you always on the go. He said, what is it about home that you don't want to be at? It's not the people at home, right? I said, no, I love the people that are at home. He said, well, what's that? I was just like, it's the area. Doesn't fulfill my needs anymore. Just a place to lay my head down at this point. Let me know in the chat room where you live at. If the only thing that's left for you to do is pay bills and die, what's stopping you from leaving that place so that you can pursue other things in this life? The beautiful thing about the pandemic, I remember watching Corey Holcomb, Marcus, Zoe Williams. These three specific individuals. Out of the three, 2 comedians. Marcus, Marcus, and Corey Holcomb, comedians. Zoe Williams, radio personality. But they always interviewed people. Well, one, Marcus was a person who left Arkansas and went to Southern California to pursue his dreams to become a comedian. But they all had this thing where they had people on their platforms who did the same thing. They left their homes to move to Southern California to pursue their dreams in the arts on various different aspects in various different ways. And you could tell the people worked hard. You tell the people that they might struggle a little bit, but you could tell these people were about their business. I remember on Corey Holcomb's 5150 show, he did like special, I forgot what he called it, but he did like a special platform show during the pandemic when the world was on lockdown, especially California. And he had these people that live bands performing, and he would interview the people that were on there. And it was like, yeah, I'm from North Carolina, I'm from Atlanta, I'm from here, from there. I came out here to do XYZ. With the world being locked down, it's kind of crazy, but I'm still pursuing my dreams, hopes, and aspirations. That motivated me. Because that's the moment it's like, what the hell are you doing in Virginia, bro? You're just paying bills. You're just paying bills. You're just getting by. You're around mostly people you don't want to be around. You're around people that are talking about mundane nonsense that has nothing to do with your future. You were willing to go into debt to get away from that. You're willing to go into the most amount of debt you've ever been in your life to get away from that. That says a lot right there. That's power. Because it's not about the words, it's not about how somebody's feeling, it is all about the action. And I'm saying this because I'm not the only one that feels like this. I'm not, I could try to act like I'm in my own boat. Let's be realistic. A lot of people feel this way. A lot of people do these things. To me, it's very abnormal for somebody to spend thousands of dollars a year to get away from a lifestyle that they have to work so hard to maintain, but then they have a lifestyle that they constantly want to take a vacation from. It's not because they're lazy. It's not because they don't mind working hard. It's just because they're done with where they're at. And there's nothing else to do except pay bills and die. And I believe that, to me, that's the moment that people die. It's not the moment people die, in my personal opinion. I'm not going to speak for anybody else. This is my personal opinion. The moment we die is the moment we stop being excited about life. The moment we die is the moment we stop taking new adventures. The moment we die is the moment we stop learning. The moment we die is when we're constantly trying to live our life vicariously through others. Every now and then, that's fine. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not casting stones in a glass house. But the moment we die is when the moment we want to live vicariously through others. I'm not a teenager. I don't want to live vicariously through somebody else. It was one thing when I was in high school and I wanted to be Snoop Dogg. I'm a grown man. I want to be me. To all the grown men and women out there, you should want to be you. You should not want to be living vicariously through others. That's one of the problems in the social media age. Everybody wants to live vicariously through the Instagram models, through the OnlyFans models, through everybody, through all the celebrities. I'm good. So in 2024, I'm willing to go into debt for the lifestyle that I deserve. I'm not willing to go into debt over vacation. I'm willing to place a bet and lose it all so I can wake up every day excited about the community I live in, the people I'm working around, the access to people that I'm gaining, the access to capital that I'm gaining. That's what I'm excited about. That's the new fire in my blood right now. That's the fire in my blood I had before the pandemic. And that's the fire in my blood I want to have right now, some realness. Okay? And I just got to keep it real on that aspect, family. I really do. Because that to me, that's what makes life worth living, on some realness. But that's just me. That's just me. So let me know what you learned in 2023. I told you what I've learned in 2023. Let me know what you've learned. 2024 is going to be a roller coaster. It's going to be hard for a lot of people out here. We're going into an election year. Woo! Whoopee! Where people are going to talk your ear off about the issues And 90% of the issues, 90 to 95% of the issues that they discuss are going to have nothing to do with increasing your income or increasing your value. Guaranteed. And hey, I'm pro-government. You know why? Because the government allows people to have good jobs. The government allows people to get access to capital. If you don't like the government, that's on you. I'm pro-corporations because the corporations allows people to get access to capital and have good jobs. I'm anti-politics right now because politicians are just beautiful, all of them, not just one side or the other, at distracting you. The one thing I give credit to immigrants and illegal immigrants, legal or illegal, is that they got their economic eyes on the prize. We live in an era now where we've seen people who cannot vote own real estate, own businesses, and make money moves in various different aspects in various different ways. Remember, family, poor people vote, rich people lobby. I say it again. Poor people vote, rich people lobby. Know that. And if you're going to do what you're going to do, you're going to do what you're going to do. I'm not tripping off of that. But what I am saying is don't be distracted in 2024. It makes it too easy. It's not worth it. Don't be distracted. Be focused. Be humbled, but be focused, family. Come on now. Don't get distracted by the CNN, Fox News nonsense, and then the other bloggers out there that are going to try to get you all hyped up over this nonsense. No. Be focused. Thank you, brother, for the support, man. I really, greatly appreciate that, King. I hope you are doing tremendous out there. Thank you for the cash app, man. Real talk. Me and his brother go back to, as they say down south, we go back like two flats on a Cadillac back in the Nova Community College days. Appreciate your support, King. Nothing but love and respect, real talk. But that's all I can really say. Just stay focused, do what you got to do, stay on your grind. You know, you got a family, take care of your family. That's a given. You know, that's a given. You know, that is a given. I just responded back to him. But that is a given, you know. Do what you're supposed to do. But don't be distracted. It's not worth it. Happy New Year, family. You know, we're alive. We're blessed. I'm happy the fact that I was able to do this tonight because I didn't think I was going to be able to, because for the last, since Friday, I've been feeling like crap, fighting this cold. So I'm just happy to be alive. I'm happy that I can be able to talk, and I've only had a cough one time. So I'm very blessed in that aspect, you know. I'm blessed to have great people in my life. And, you know, 2023, like I said, I was willing to go into thousands of dollars of debt to get away from a lifestyle that I don't want anymore. And in 2024, I'm willing to go into debt to have a lifestyle that I don't need to take a vacation from. I implore you all to do the same thing out there, family. All right. So on that note, family, do the great thiefy things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Have a great evening, not day. You know, make your money moves. Do what you got to do. Smile more often. Laugh more often. Stop with this fake gangster thug nonsense. You know, because it just doesn't make any sense anymore. You got a company, promote your company. Forget about your friends. A lot of them are never going to support you. That's why they're not your friends. If you got a business that you share on social media and your friends don't like it, they don't share it, they're not your real friends. Believe that. Like I said, my brother, I haven't seen him in probably almost 10 years. He lives down in South America, between South America and the Caribbean. He just gave me a cash app. He didn't have to do that. That's love right there. So that's what it is at the end of the day. You support those who support you. Be a good person. Be righteous. But in this new life, in this new year, we're going into, not new life, this new year we're going into, get rid of the people who are not inspiring you, motivating you, educating you, helping you, and you should be doing the same thing in return. Get rid of them. The worthless, the useless, the bunch of freaking cockroaches, the leeches. Not worth it. All right. Yeah, not worth it. Get rid of them. And I'll leave it at that. But as one man would say, yeah, get rid of my video. What the hell?
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
And if anybody has a problem with the new you, because I know this is the whole new year, new me. But if it's going to be the real new you, like it's going to be the definitely new me. And if people have an opposition towards it, come at them with the old school Louis Gossett Jr. Say,
no different than anyone else. You really believe that nonsense you're saying? Look at me when I talk to you.
on that note, family, do the great three things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Happy New Year. All right. Happy New Year. Enjoy your life. Make money moves. And the money moves have way more to do. They have way more to do than just, making money. They have everything to do with you increasing your value, ensuring that you're healthier, ensuring that you become a better person at the end of the day. That's what the money moves involve. Period. I greatly appreciate the new subscribers, people who have commented, people with the with the Cash Apps, PayPal, and the Venmos. I really greatly appreciate it, family, because you don't have to do it. People who've tuned in, you don't have to do it. So on that note, I'm out. Take care. Let's make 2024 a better year. Has everybody smiling. You're here. That's all that matters. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you're having a great day. If you've been watching Larry's Anything Goes programming, you know that we are not only providing great financial intelligence content as much as possible by interviewing other financial professionals, professionals in the travel industry, real estate industry, etc., and so forth, but we provide various services when it comes to specific products that we sell, from anything that you would actually find on Amazon or actually at Walmart, etc., and so forth. And we are actually providing specific products due to today's current crisis and whatnot to ensure that we provide the right services and products that you need at a reasonable price when it comes to medical face masks, when it comes to hand sanitizer, and when it comes to latex gloves and things of that nature, and etc., and so forth, toilet paper, paper towels. But we have what you need. Also, family, don't forget that Larry's Anything Goes is a part of an affiliate marketing network known as Gold Standard Partners, where you have the opportunity to buy cryptocurrency and allow others to invest with you as becoming an affiliate marketing partner. And obviously, if they purchase a package with the program, you're able to make money off their package purchases and make money off of their crypto purchases and things of that nature. If you want to join, please follow the links in the description, and I'll give you a call as soon as you sign up and purchase a package, and we'll go from there. But definitely, it's all about the best way to make money moves is to have currency with one another and to ensure that currency is always being spoken of on all levels, so it benefits everyone and not just one specific person. That's a lot of things that people forget about. So think about joining the program, and we'll be able to go from there. But if not, either way, it's always appreciated. And thank you for watching. And hopefully you guys have a great day and continuously make money moves so you don't live broke like a fool. Take care. As you can see, with our various products, we have our financial apparel. As you see, wearing There's Anything Goes t-shirt, financial intelligence is sexy, face masks, latex gloves, things of that nature, to obviously ensure the safety of you and your family all at the same time. We want to ensure that you get the best products and see the actual products that we're actually providing for you, and giving you another view of not only the shirts and the medical masks, but actually another view of actual latex gloves and the actual hand sanitizer, because one thing we've learned throughout this unfortunate crisis is that we have to take more precautionary measures to ensure not only the safety for ourselves but for our families, and having a great pair of hand sanitizers, latex gloves, and medical face masks will ensure that safety. And with all that being said, hopefully you guys will check out our online store. We have the various products that you see here. With a couple of clicks, especially if you're paying via PayPal, it makes life that much easier for you to purchase our various products, especially during this unfortunate situation. You see the apparel from Larry's Anything Goes. We have the medical products when it comes to hand sanitizer, latex gloves, medical face masks, and things of that nature, and various other products. So please check out Larry's Anything Goes. Support small local businesses. We greatly appreciate it, and hopefully that you have a good day.